Now the title of this slide is spherical mirror. So before studying the spherical mirror, the reflection from the spherical mirror, we need to know some definitions. So first we define the object. So what is an object? Anything which gives out light rays, either it's on or reflected, is called an object. Okay, so objects then we classify into two parts: real object and virtual object. So what is a real object? All physical objects and light sources are real, which either scatter light rays or produces light rays. So any source which is given a light is we consider it as a real object. Now you can see in a diagram there is a point source, and that point source is emitting a light. So there are three rays which is coming out from there are number of rays, but in this diagram the only three rays are showing. So these three rays are coming out from the source. So this source is taking as a real object. Okay, no doubt this source is taken as the real object. The important thing is that the light rays are coming out from this object. Now we go to the second type is a virtual object. So what is a virtual object? In case of a virtual object, you can see a diagram. There is a difference between these two diagrams. The difference is that in a first diagram the rays are coming out from a point source. In a second diagram the rays are converging at a single point. In a second diagram the rays are converging on a single point. So by this thing we can differentiate the real object and a virtual object. Now we go to a definition of a virtual object. When converging incident rays incident on eye or an optical device, there is no single point from which light rays appear to be coming. In this case we say object is virtual. Further, when we draw a diagram of object or image, or a ray diagram of a image formation from a mirror, we will study further more about the real object, virtual object, and real images and virtual images. Now move forward to the next slide.